Hello, my friend. Let me ask you a question. Have you always been curious about weaving? You've seen people throwing shuttles and moving things and thought, oh, that looks really cool. One day, I'd like to give that a go. But you don't have any local weaving resources, you don't know any weavers, and it always felt like a really, really big jump to go from zero to buying all the stuff to do weaving without really understanding all the moving parts and how it all works. So my friend, what if instead of asking you to make this huge big leap, I gave you just a little tiny baby step instead? What if there's a way that you could dip your toe into the whole world of weaving without committing all of the things? Yep, turns out I got you covered. And it's called the Summer Weaving Camp. Yep, it's summer, we should have camp. This is a 5-day experience that is going to give you little nuggets of all the different elements of the weaving process and what it feels like to be a weaver. It's 75% educational and 25% fun because it is camp. You know, it shouldn't be all learning and stuff. We should also have s'mores and canoeing and fun things. During these 5 days of camp, we're going to cover a whole variety of topics, including day 1, that is, what can you do with weaving? That seems like a great thing to start with, because why go through all of this unless you understand what the end product is and the multitude of things that you can do with it. That's day 1. Day 2 then rolls into looms and shuttles. Woo, this is really kind of the sexy part of weaving, isn't it? The equipment and tools are so beautiful and fun and important to the entire process. Day 3 then is playing with patterns. That is part of the joy of weaving, really, is you get to decide exactly where all the warp yarns and the weft yarns go so that you can be making brand new patterns out of nothing, just creating gorgeous fabric on your loom. Day 4 is all about yarn, yarn, yarn. It's all yarn. You see, yarn is such a fundamental material when it comes to weaving. You have to have yarn. And it is a big wide world of options when it comes to fiber and yarn. So fun. We could have had a whole camp just on yarn, I swear. Day 5 then is called Weaving Basics. You see, weaving kind of has its own language, and it's important to know a few terms and what that means and get an idea of how all this fits together. How does this actually create fabric? And the cherry on top of our summer weaving camp experience is on Friday, we're also going to have a live party. Yes, it's the end of camp. We should have a party. During this party, you'll get to meet your fellow campers and discuss the experience, ask any questions, just talk about what fun you had. And did I mention there'd be activities along the way? We put little puzzles and games and fun things throughout the entire week. Now, when I say that each day you get a day of content, that means a video that's 20 minutes or less. It's a very small commitment, but it'll pack a punch. We put so many cool, fun things into this summer camp that you will just love it. My hope is that by the time you are done with summer camp, you will have a better appreciation for what is weaving, how do you do it, and what can you do with it. That is my goal. At the very least, you walk away thinking, my blue jeans are woven. I can see that. Amazing. Isn't that cool to recognize all the woven things in your life? That is the baseline. By the time you're done with camp, you can say, yeah, I got an idea of what it's like to be a weaver. That's the baseline. But between you and me, secretly, I'm hoping that it really sparks your curiosity and you are thinking, I want to try this in person. That's just a bonus though. That's really me just projecting. But that is what I hope. At the very least, friends, I want you to have a good grasp of what it's like to actually be weaving and all the cool things you can do with it. Now, camp is $29. And friends, let me ask this. Can you really buy 2 meals at a fast food place for that anymore? I intentionally kept the fee low because I know you've got lots going on this summer. You've got vacation to pay for. There's all kinds of things happening. And I wanted to make sure that you didn't miss out. This is such a cool experience. And if you really fall in love with it, it could change your life. This is the place to start if you're interested at all in this crazy thing called weaving. So, to participate in our June 15th summer camp, just be sure to register by the end of the day on the 14th, and then starting Monday, you'll get day 1 video with all of the PDF and all the good stuff that comes with it, and then you'll be off to the races. 5 days of sheer weaving fun with a party at the end. It's gonna be amazing, and I hope that you will join me in weaving summer camp. I'll see you soon. Happy weaving.